Hi everybody, my name is Pikachu and this is my first attempt at playing a PC game recorded. And which better game to play than Knock Knock? I've played it 1,000 times. Very entertaining. Very long intro. Something woke me up. Did a window break somewhere? Or did the door open? It will be hard to find. This is a huge house with tens of rooms, but I haven't looked in all of them for a long time. I've been feeling so exhausted lately. Alright, so the background story. Oh, what a migraine. If someone is pounding a hole in my skull. He'll randomly talk like that. But the background story of this is basically a guy closed into his own little world here in this house. This is how it's done. I can wind up the time too. If the morning has not come to me, I'll move myself and my home towards it. I haven't figured out whenever he's sleeping and whenever he's not. But the first few levels are just I'm exhausted. I just can't fall asleep. And then in the dark, I keep seeing something strange. By morning, the nightmares are always gone, though. How much longer until sunrise? But yeah, I can't tell. But you have to go through the house, turn on all the lights. This is the easy level. Wait a minute. What happened to time? It feels like time is standing still. Why does this night ever end? Something is very wrong. So the sound of knocking came from here. But how did I manage to unbolt it and not lock it again? It's frightening to go out at night, but I have to check to make sure that it's just the wind. I hate the wood area. It's horrible. What you have to do, or I think to get a good ending, is you have to find the little girl. And she is just horrible. Because there have been times where I had to try and get her 5 times. It was horrible. And she likes to hide behind trees too. To make it very, very difficult. I hate her. I don't want to go in the house just yet because without her, you get the bad ending. I got the good ending once. Once out of the multiple times I've tried playing this. And I've noticed that each time it got harder and harder. So I'm guessing this is going to be very, very difficult this time. Which will be amazing for a recording. But as I was trying to say earlier, he's closed-minded. He keeps himself locked away like a hermit. He talks about not being able to sleep and not knowing what's reality. I've come up with theories that I won't say until like the ending. But it's a really clever game. I don't understand why they chose the little girl though to find in the woods. Like if you don't do your history on the game, you'll miss her. Now if you look at this scene, it's supposed to be a glimpse of reality that she gives you. There's multiple ones. I haven't seen them all. Hopefully in this video, maybe I'll see them. That would be nice. From time to time, I see things that simply cannot be. Sometimes I even see new stars in the sky. But I don't record that in my archives and reports. It's simply depression, or maybe it's something even worse. They say it's called somnolence, and it can even lead to somnambulism, but this too shall pass. Now to find the house. Once you find the girl, the house disappears and doesn't want you to find it. Ha! It's actually being nice to me this time. But that's the beginning. The intro is just very simple, lets you walk into the game casually, be able to handle it really easily. It's when you get to the higher levels that's really bad. What's that noise? It's the clock ticking. I'm finally awake now. And as usual, in the early hours of the morning, it'll be sunrise soon. And for now, I'll just check if everything's alright. I dreamt that the front door was unlocked. Someone was knocking. I had to get up and look. Then I regained consciousness in the forest, and I could hardly find my way back. Through this, you gotta open up doors, turn on lights, and just stay away from the ghosts. Oh, the ghosts. The ghosts make my friend John rage quit. Just a minute. I'll wait for my eyes to adjust. Now, when he closes his eyes, that's when things will appear in the room. That way you can hide behind them when the spooky stuff starts happening. Finally, everything's in its place. I can see it clearly. Something is wrong with my head. I'm still half asleep. See, I think this is his dream. Just going through the house and turning on lights and trying to stay safe. All I need is to last until sunrise. Dawn will put everything into its place. Alright, his eyes are closed. Wait for something to appear. What you want to get is those clock things that I touched downstairs. It fast forwards time, gets us out of this a lot faster. I honestly don't know how many rooms are here. I don't even recognize my own home. Why is it look so empty? It's probably just my eyes going bad. My eyesight's getting worse and worse after dark. Doesn't matter. I only have to wait a little bit longer. Soon it'll be daybreak. But, yeah, you have to turn on the lights, survive. Don't let the lightning scare you. Turned out to be nothing. Daybreak is very close now. I just have to survive until dawn. My cheat sheet. Never, ever go in the center of the room to the light bulb and, like, try to be a smart butt about it. Because that's just suicide. Yeah, he says turning on the lights will help things come back. In the dark, he can't see anything. The light brings his memory better. Let his eyes shut. Shows something good. There we go. Don't stay in one room for too long. But yeah, I had friends that went straight for the light bulb to be smart, and they got trapped. But there are multiple rooms. Anytime you play, restart, the entire house changes. It's never the same. So you can't, like, memorize anything. Which is really good. Great, they're gonna start the spooky stuff. Oh, how I love the spooky stuff. Won't you knock at my door? Did I turn on all the lights? Not yet. Okay. Bad noises. Oh dear. I hate that voice. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I think it's worse than the child.
Peekaboo, I see you.
Wait. Be still.
Oh, the girl. She's scary. She's scary. You play this, you won't like her. Oh dear. Ah, such an ass. Pardon my French. But yeah, that's one of the ghosts.
Just when you thought about it, do not came in.
So, she tells me not to turn on the light down there. So, I'm supposed to survive. Oh dear. I'm afraid to move. The moment I move, they're gonna get me.
You thought about it. And right then, it was inside.
If you're on the ladder, they can't get you in the first few levels. It's a cheat sheet. Really helpful when you're first starting out. Yay! I survived. I'm so proud of myself. See, first time I ever played that, the ghost never appeared. It was three levels later that they appeared. So this game watches me, observes me, and tries to scare me to death. Hide and seek in the dark. This is a test of courage, so you shouldn't really hide when you play. Just try to play fair and wait for the game to end. If the seeker sees that someone is hiding, everything will start from the beginning again. The key is you have to guess how the seeker interprets the game. So if he says to someone, "You're hiding," but that person is standing in the open, then it is not about being seen or not. I love those little notes after all those levels because it just makes you question if it's part of the game or if it's a game you should play outside the game. If I play it outside the game, I think I'm scared. See, I don't know if you have to turn on all these lights either. I haven't figured that out. In general, it's best for the psyche to sleep soundly in the pre-dawn hour, and lately I've been awake and restless. So I decided to spend these hours checking on my house. Let's see if all the rooms are still where they should be. Well, we know where the time thing is for us to go outside. You have to touch it for you to go outside. So let's turn on all these lights to see if it helps at all. I don't think it does, but you know, it doesn't hurt. Something wants to growl at me. Yeah, I think after I find the little girl outside, I'm gonna end this video. Don't want it to go on too long. This house is an observatory. It's an old science station. I've lived here since I was born. And if you notice, also, each level that you come back to this house, more and more stuff will appear in the background. So it's kind of like his house is finally being complete after each level of going into whatever it is. I honestly can't tell if this is reality or not, or if any of it's reality. Thank goodness, the morning is getting nearer. And door. Alright, let's find the little girl. I didn't open this door. No one is alive out there. Who could have snuck in? And no one whose mind could have called me outside. Hi, little girl. Where are you this time? Are you gonna be nice to me? I don't want to be looking for you. One time it took me like 15 minutes to find her. I was really mad. Later on in the game, you'll see it'll be harder, more difficult. Again, she wants to hide behind a tree. Yes, I got her. He's in our glimpse of reality. See, I don't understand the glimpses of reality. I've tried to figure them out at all. Like, it shows the light, the sun, and then night. And then all this weird writing and stuff. But I don't know. I'm trying to interpret it. If you guys have any ideas, comments, or anything, just let me know. I just gotta find the house now. Hopefully if I don't get too many angry comments or dislikes, I'll keep on recording. And in the future, maybe, you know, I'll be good as some of the people I look up to towards, you know, Markiplier, Yami Mash, some of the best gamers I know. So, until the next video.